Patrick teaches at Texas A&M University, San Antonio. He said he's known around campus for his Chrysler. I can't say that surprises me. What does surprise me is the condition of this 62 Chrysler 300. The interior looks brand new.
But you can tell these were highway cars.
Yeah, we're bombing down the road 70, 75 miles an hour in this 1962 Chrysler.
They're always having accidents, always doing construction. It's like,
see, but it's like at night it is gorgeous, but it's like during the day.
I'll let Patrick tell us about the car. We're going to take a long test drive, go over it, so everybody enjoy.
so back in the 80s, I guess late 80s, maybe early 90s, I was in a salvage yard looking for something for the Wildcat. I can't even remember what it was. And I saw a 62 Newport. So this one is very much like the Wildcat. They had the New Yorker as the top end luxury. They had the Newport as the entry level. And they had the 300s as the performance. And up until 62, all 300s were letter cars. But in 62, they started making non-letter 300s because the others were very low production, extremely expensive. And making non-letter cars, they also for the first time made 4 doors. And so, and you can see this one also, they did it in a hardtop design, so it's pillarless. And so it was a way for the more common person, but still a business person, to get a somewhat luxury car with performance. For about 17 years, I was always looking for a 62 Chrysler. Found this online one day and said it had been in storage, for about 30 some odd years. Last time it was tagged was 85, I believe. Original owners, he had passed away shortly after they had purchased the car. They stored it. Fancy 18-wheeler, all enclosed and everything. Out comes this car. Spent about a year just flushing fluids, replacing everything rubber on the car that, because it would drive, but it was not roadworthy by any means. And now it drives like a dream. I forget the exact mileage. I want to say 54,000 original. 58 now. So 58,000 original miles. I've owned it for about 10-12 years. When I bought it, when it got to me, the seats were still covered in the factory plastic, which had all turned yellow and cracked, was hard. It's been a whole weekend sitting there chipping it off in little, like, 1/4-inch sections. But underneath, the seats are nearly brand new. It's like there's still stitching standing up on the seats from the factory.
I love the silver thread in the old upholstery like that.
Mm-hmm.
your blinkers?
That's your blinker. And the dash, you're not going to be able to see it in the daytime, but the dash doesn't use light bulbs. It actually, this luminescent material, they charge up with 200 volts of AC. So that was one of the things when I got that first Newport. It's like I started working on it and I was under the dash, got shocked, and called McGee, the engineer that I bought the Wildcat from.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh no," he goes, "You've got a electronic vibrator in there." He said, they're bumping up the voltage and turning it into AC for that dash." And I said, "That's dangerous." He goes, "Well, look at your manual. It tells you to unplug the battery." I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you should have known that.
Well, I think every manual tells you to unplug the battery, but like when you're dealing with 12 volts, it's not that big a deal.
And she's rolling down the highway.
Oh yeah, no, she drives like a new car.
I can lay my head back. I've got full visibility of the roof. You got a...
Is that too much wind for you back there?
Oh no, I'm comfortable.
Okay.
So you've got a transistor radio down there, FM?
FM converter. So sometime in that period, I'm not sure when they started offering those, if that was something they also got from the dealer at the time, or if that's something they had added later. You know, because FM was just starting to come out, and
I had never seen one like that.
I'm not even sure that I don't think they even offered an FM radio in '62. Well, I mean, back in the 70s, FM converters were fairly common because people had these old 60s cars. I mean, you know, Radio Shack would make these little things that would add in, but clearly that is from somewhere close to the time period of this car.